I'm Ellen, and this is Julie, and we help coordinate Indivisible Tacoma, and we're super lucky to be bringing in new members, and 2 members who've come into our organization this year attend University of Puget Sound, and they're about to tell us some of their perspectives. But what's really important to know is that they started being active in high school, and I know, it's really exciting because Grace helped start a climate club at her high school, Capitol High School, right here in Olympia. And Taj worked on candidate elections, I think city council in Berkeley. And he's active in the East Bay Indivisible there, but they both attend University of Puget Sound. So we in Tacoma are really lucky to have them. And they are working with the Washington United Students for America. Yeah, United Students for America, I want to make sure I get that right, because we need to know about this organization. They're going to be blooming it here in Washington and expanding it here in Washington. So I'd like to introduce Taj and Grace.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. January 6th, 2021, a day we all remember with a heavy heart. As we watched an armed mob of insurrectionists attack the U.S. Capitol, we were reminded once again of the fragility of our democracy. We watched stunned, with open eyes, at how an armed mob could get so close to our elected officials who could have been killed that day. We pondered what could have happened if the events of that day had unfolded differently, and we had the chilling realization that our democracy was so close to crumbling. The Republican Party's efforts to restrict voting rights didn't stop with President Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. The Brennan Center for Justice reports that during the 2021 session, Republican legislatures in 44 states introduced over 350 bills that restricted access to the ballot box. All of these actions were an attempt to delegitimize and overrule the will of the people. The Republican Party appears to believe that the desires of their wannabe dictator are more important than the vitality of our democracy. Bernice King, daughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, says, quote, "Hope is not naivete. Hope is being honest about where we are, believing there's better, and participating in the work for better." We've just acknowledged where we are, and with S1, we believe there's better.
S1 is a good start to the election administration problems this country is facing. With S1, we have a real opportunity to create lasting change and security in our democracy. Our senators should support this popular bill. Many people do not know what this bill is exactly, so we will give you. The For the People Act addresses the failures of a voting system that is corrupted by money, steeped in partisan gerrymandering, and contributes to the continuous disenfranchisement of Black and brown voters. This bill provides a pathway to a sustainable democracy for future generations. As youth leaders, this is something we're very concerned about because it will be nearly impossible to save our world's monumental challenges without a strong democracy. This bill is necessary for our future. And in being here today to advocate for the passage of this bill, we are participating in the work for better. So we'd like to end with a call for action, with a few chants. So please repeat after me. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Again, show me what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
We have another one. We have many. What do we need? Strong democracy.
Strong democracy.
What do we need?
What do we need?
Strong democracy.
Strong democracy.
How do we get it?
How do we get it?
Pass for the people now.
Pass for the people act now.
How do we get it?
How do we get it?
Pass the For the People Act now. And we have another one. Senators, we're counting on you.
Senators, we're counting on you.
Get this done and don't come home until you do.
Get this done and don't come home until you do.
Pass S1 in July.
Pass S1 in July.
Okay, and our last one. No recess until you do your homework, senators.
No recess until you do your homework, senators.
Are you all wrapped up now? You have one more thing to do?
I kind of have. I just had, sorry guys. Just a couple more things I wanted to say, just specifically as a youth that's advocating for the People Act. So we have many interconnected crises in our nation and world today. The climate crisis, a racial reckoning, a global health crisis, just to name a few. And how are we supposed to fix these problems if our democracy is also in crisis? If the very system that we use to elect people that represent us in government is broken. As youth, it is our responsibility to address and solve these issues, and we have to live with the consequences of these crises. And many of the people working over in DC right now won't have to. And so they make decisions for them, and we need them to make decisions for us. They are doing us a great disservice by voting against the For the People Act, for not prioritizing the For the People Act, and for not letting our voices be heard, because we need a strong democracy to address the problems for our future. And that is all I have for today. We want to leave you guys with some actions that you can take to help pass S1. So we have some quarter sheets with a call script on them. Please call Senator Cantwell and Senator Murray. Try to call them once a week. Call them as often as you can. Spam their phone boxes. Spam their phone lines. We need to get this done, and we need them to not come home until they get this done. We need them we need for this to be a priority. And I believe we also have postcards as well. So anyway, thank you all so much for being here, and thank you for the chance, thank you for the positive energy, and I honestly think now we're finished. That's all we have. Thank you.
Actually, I do have one more thing to say. So I'm so excited to see everyone here, and I hope that we can turn all this energy into calling our senators, as Grace said, hopefully once a week or even every day. Spam their phone lines. If they hear from you, then they'll know that you are really listening to what they're doing and taking action. That is all about what we're doing today. Thank you.